Hi everybody, welcome back to the old vacation series on the RaxHacks server with me, Sid, and it's episode 12, day 12. We're hammering through this holiday actually. I'm probably even starting to think about coming home by now. Admittedly, I'm not actually even thinking about going at this moment in time because, of course, this is all pre-recorded and I haven't actually gone yet. So at the moment, I'm just kind of trying to get this area finished off. I've made some invar picks to see if they're a little bit more robust. Platinum would be the obvious one, but we just don't seem to have any. And I think all of the other steel, I don't know, clockwork pick. Yeah, I mean there's lots of picks. It's just, you know, I'm trying to find one that lasts, and because I can't use a bloody diamond pick because of the restrictions in place by Skillable, a mod which I have rapidly gone off of for that exact reason. If I'm honest, yeah, it's I find it annoying. So yeah, I'm just in the process of running down this corridor and getting. I got a whole load more purple stone. I think it's in my story in my backpack there. So I wanted to finish this off, and I'm going to hammer just down either side of this, and I shall be back with you in a little while. All right, we got that done. Let me just get this, put that away. There's just a little teeny bit of work left to do out here. I've kind of made this a bit overgrown, well, not overgrown, but, you know, derelict. And down here I want to bring in some of those. We'll take that out and we'll just mix in a little bit of this like so. Bring in a little bit of cracked like that, maybe even a little bit of andesite, and that's the back door sorted finally. Now one of the things I do want to do down here, I think these are these olive? Yeah, these are olive trees. One of the things I do want to do down here is I want to try and see what happens at night in these chthonic ruins that we have here. I also need to one day, in fact now, we're going to go and have a look in this cave and see if we can't just oh dear. Oh, hello. 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 Ha. Ow. 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 Get dead. Oh, another one. Oh, quite a few of them. We were having a party. So this cave is particularly unpleasant. See? Told you. And I don't know why, but I do know that whenever I've come past this cave, it's always snided out with mobs. Now, it does not appear. Ooh, hello, glowy mushroom things. Oh, I saw you, matey. It doesn't appear to be too bad at the moment, so I'm going to take advantage of that, I think, and just try and make this bit, oh dear, that's a shame, this bit safe. I'm sure, what, can you do anything with those? I'm going to have them. What can you use those for? Luminous powder from random things. So I'm looking at this thinking this might be an ideal point to, if we bring this into the tunnel down there, we would get a lookout point over this this unpleasant place down here without having to worry, and we could fortify that, and maybe, I don't know, it's an option. However, I want to move on with astral sorcery as my primary source of mod inspirations, so let's head over there, and I will see you back at the top. Alright, so we've taken this as far as infusion. That pressure plate, by the way, if you're wondering about it, I meant to place that by the door. Okay, that's a couple of buckets of that. Let's get that one running. I'm just keeping this running in the background. And we had taken this to the Celestial Altar. Is that the third tier? Oh, I meant to put that away as well. Doesn't matter. So Constellation, I think, was... Oh, bloody hell. Did that just break instantly? RNG or what? Okay, let's try that. Ow. Let's try that again. Off you go. I'll put this out of the way. Yeah. So we got into for attunement, and I'd got as far as star metal, and we need to move an alignment charge, blah blah blah. Now I wanted to do this, but I need more ender pearls, which means I need to go ender pearl hunting. But the attunement itself requires me to make one of these, which we can do. We've only got one rock crystal left, but that's no biggie. And they're not lasting 5 seconds, are they, right now? And we need to make this structure, and that structure is going to require 225 sooty marble, a whole bunch of pillars and other stuff, but 225 sooty marble. That's going to be awkward. And then we need some other bits and pieces as well. Now 225, that's 128, so that's 170. So we're actually short there. However, I do know for a fact we've got this, and I know for a fact we've got that. We take that and we can convert you into astral sorcery marble. So that's 180, 192, 192, 194. And I should also have some pre-made. Right, let's go and make... Hello. Hello. Let's go make... I reckon you could last a bit longer this time. Okay, we're going to make sooty marble, and we need a lot of them. What was the actual dimensions? Ew, nothing under those. That's interesting. Oh well. We'll work on that one. Right, so we need to do that with that and that. Right, so we can do it with the old one. Can we do, just as a stupid question, and I probably know the answer, it's going to make a noise for a long time. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be stuck with that now for 7 craftings worth, aren't we? I'll be back once the noise has stopped. So it does eventually stop. It wasn't a glitch or anything. It was quite literally, you just have to wait for it, and it takes an age. I think it basically does 8 cycles of that noise. So if I do, oh, or maybe not, maybe it just gets confused. Okay, so that's 128. That's 120, 180, 192 plus that's 198, and we needed 225, didn't we? Hang on. We needed 225. I'm fairly certain it was 225. Let me have a look. Yes. So if I need 225 and I've got 198, I need 27, don't I? So 27 does not divide by 8, 16, 24, 32. Let's just do those. And that should give me 225. Let's not confuse it. So that's that. Now we obviously need to get a platform for this lot to go on. So let's have a look at that in the first instance, and I think we shall go off this side. And again, it'll come off here. We will probably need to deal with the chuckleheads that are all hiding down here, wherever they are. Oh, okay, where the hell are they all then? Oh, I see you all. Hello. Psst. Hey. There's another one out there somewhere. Spidey, I'm not worried about them. We'll grab that. And we'll deal with the rest the old-fashioned way, shall we? As long as there's no creepers hiding around up here, then I'm a relatively happy chap. Got a spoder. What was that down there? There's something down there and I don't know what it is. Hang on, let's deal with the spoder. Ah, I see you, sir. And you fell in my little trap. So where is that then? I mean, is it in a cave below us? Must be. How very, very strange. Anyway. Deal with him. Come down here, get rid of myself sorted out, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I'm going up higher than that one. I might even go up a little bit higher yet. In fact, yes, let's do so. Just so it really does stand out from here. And then I'm going to go to here. And we're going to need ladders to take us all the way down. So that's where that platform's going to go. Now we need to check. So this is going to be... So we got this, and then what is it? It's very difficult to actually work out because of the texture of that, what that is. 1, 2. It's 19 by 19, so that must be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19 by 19 by 6. So if that's 19, that's 8, that's 17 by 17 to there. 17 by 17 is a plus 1. So it's 8, and then 1 to the 8 and 1. No. That's 8. Yeah, 8 and 1. So we're going to take a bit of this and we'll start off how we mean to go on. This is going to be a big platform. It's going to be a bit of a pain to probably put in as a support block there. So, but that's going to go either side like that. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, which is the middle, and then 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to have a bit of this going on the end. That's going to go 2, 3. So I'm going to carry on building this, by the way. I'll come back in a moment. I've got a sneaking suspicion that I have over measured this, and to correct that I'm going to go and use a tape measure because I am pretty certain that I've gone one too big. Pretty certain. And of course the best way to check it is measure it. So I'm going to use a chisels and bits tape measure, which is an absolutely awesome piece of equipment. But I think I might have gone 21 by 21, and because I've almost run out of the black quartz. So if I go from here, no, hang on, just run this all the way across here. Yeah, I've gone 21, it should have been 19. Which means everything's out by 1. Okay. Right, there's no point in trying to do this at night because these fellas down here, I mean, he knows I'm here. He's definitely trying to fire on me, but he's not succeeding. So let's sleep the night off and then I can go and resize that. What have we got in the way of magnets? Let me just have a look at that. All magnet from Twilight Forest, not particularly useful. Magnetic craft, I don't think that is anything that you can use as... That is just... thing. We got the magnetic enchant. Doesn't appear to be any magnetic glove, but that's not overly useful. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, let's we're just going to have to work on the basis that that is not going to be happening anytime soon. And hello, hi, I shall be your death today. Okay, what else we got? Oh, to note, visible. Or do we need to troll them over? Let's have a look. Come on. Ow. Sniper. Bloody hell. It's just incredible how good these skeletons are. Surprised the US Army hasn't recruited them as Anybody else? Anybody? I can hear you up there. Oh, that was very nearly nasty. You're around the other side, aren't you? There's quite a few out there by the looks of it as well. Right, let's go and clear them out, and then we can get on. Run away! Who's down there? Creeper. Let's deal with him first. Right, one down. Many chuckleheads to go. Two down. Right, you're... Ow. You are already in the... mob trap, and I would like to deal with this. Fella, there's another one there. At least one more up. He's got him. So we should, oops, be good, apart from that one there, which I've got no idea where that mob is. I mean, it's... I know where he is. I see you, sir. Hiding down there. Should have worn up. Oh, armoured. Damn it. This sword's good unless they have armour. At which point it suddenly becomes very crap. Very rapidly. Which I suppose is not a bad little mechanic when you think about it. Anyway, right, now we are in a position that we can finish off what I started. That and that and that are all mob drops. And that is a mob drop, actually. I know it's technically a tool, but... Right, let's eat. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to redo this thing as it should be. So... basically, I'm going to come back from here. This is going to be... Right, hang on. This is going to be entertaining, especially seeing as a lot of those are going to go down there. So if I want this to be 19, it's currently 21, it needs to be to there, doesn't it? So typical. Let me get this sorted, I'll be back in a bit. Well, I can say one thing, I am very, very glad that I built this back door. Because I've just had to come all the way down the hill picking up blocks. I'm losing blocks left, right and centre because I'm having to pull them out, and I think I'm going to have to make more. It's such is life. If you're ever likely to derp up, don't build at the top of a giant mountain. I think is the life lesson for today. Anyway, I've got more digging and collecting and building and stuff to do, so I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, well, I managed to get the altar bit, the black and the white done. I've run out of blue slate though, to edge it with, and whilst it's not important, it's important to me. This is one of those wonderful statements where you go, this is not an important thing, but it is important to me, so it becomes important. It's actually interesting how many things I find as you go through life that kind of fall into that category, that it wasn't really important, but for whatever peculiar reason, that's the stuff we want, it takes on an importance of its own, which, you know, is... I haven't got any torches, have I? I've got coal though, and I've got sticks. That's not a problem. We can deal with this. So yeah, I'm going to grab a whole load of that blue slate, and we'll be back hopefully in a moment once I've finished. Oh, there we go. I brought a spare pick with me. I knew that one was on the way out, so I brought another boron pick. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well, I've got the platform done up there. Where we are suffering right now is marble. I need a lot of marble, and well, I can mine for it. Well, obviously I have to mine for it. I have mine for it whether it's in the ground or in these altars, but there are an awful lot of these little astral sorcery altars around the place, and these are basically my source of materials. So I'm going to go and take this one apart, and then we're going to head over to the abyssal lands, and we'll have that one apart, and life will be good, I think. These are interesting ones because they have a lot going on in them. I don't know, can you harvest that? I don't know what happens. Not a lot. Okay. I mean, I'd be surprised if you could harvest those. That kind of would be kind of counterproductive and counterintuitive even, but never stops me wondering about these things, so why stop now, eh? So yeah, we'll have this because, you know, it'd be wrong not to, and this is obviously a nice ready source of large quantity of this astral sorcery quartz, and that will hopefully give me enough to put the legs in. And this is all just cosmetics, by the way. This is not necessary. This is me wanting to continue on with the big legs underneath the platforms, and the only way I'm going to do that, oh, we're going to need to sleep before it gets... Come on. Of course there's space for the sleeping bag. There we go. Just have to find the sweet spot. It's a bit like trying to put down a sleeping bag, really. Yeah, always a bit of an element of finding the sweet spot. So yeah, I'm going to strip this out. We'll go back up. We'll make the legs for that platform, and maybe even try and get the last element of that done, which is the items we need to place. Of course, which you, well, I'm assuming if you've touched astral sorcery, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, then I'm talking so much gibberish. So clearly, one way or the other, you will find out more as we move forward. I don't remember what that tippy tappy sound was. It's nothing. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, we got a... This is the wall I didn't do anything with, isn't it? So yeah, I'll get this done, and I will be right back with you. Alright, I've got more bloody... Actually, I need to drop the stuff off, but let's just get these in first. So this is the platform, and what we need to do... I'm just going to take this out if I can. Gimme. I'm rocking a stone pick at the moment. All my good picks have died except for the bismuthite stuff. Oh, that one went down. Doesn't matter. We can make another one of those, I'm sure. So what we're going to use is we're going to borrow the properties of this stuff here to mark our... Actually, that needs to go back once we're done, to mark our legs. It's probably the easiest way to do it, and I'm hoping that the position of these won't interfere with the altar. I've never oh, hello. Gimme, thank you. Yeah, I've never actually done this before, so this is a new one for me, I'm afraid. Right, I need a chisel. Bump. Give me some of that, thank you very much. Did I do the... I can't see whether I did the damn block now. You know what, I'll chuck another one down. It's not going to hurt it if there's two down there, is it? Right, so that's that. And obviously we've got these positions marked on the map now. Well, actually in the terrain, I should say, not on the map. So here, for example, needs to be a block. Now let's get this and just do this as a just plain ordinary astral sorcery block there. That can go down. I know that kind of doesn't make sense with it being suspended, but I really don't feel like going all the way into do you know what? I could even do it in the right place, which would be better. Let's not get tight-arsed now. And then if we jump in here, we should have, well, we've got 45 of those, so let me just get rid of those for the time being. And up they go. All the way oh, bummer. That's a shame. Oh well. Such is the nature of glass panes, eh? Anyway, that's the least of our worries. I've just used about half of them. The next lot is not going to be quite so friendly. We need to get around here to this bit here. And that's going to join as well. Oh, crap. Okay. Change of plan then. If I were to come over this way to here, like that, then that might look a little better. It should also reduce the amount of pillars we need for the some of the other ones as well. Oops. Because we can take that out. That may have interfered as well, which could have been a bad thing. Okay, well, I've got pillars to put in, and this will work us round the self-invented restrictions we had there. I mean, let's be honest, they are all self-imposed, but yeah, these two are going to be a little bit more tricksy. Okay, you are coming to now to here, that's right. We'll do this, I think, and then pop in one of those, and we shall get rid of you and continue up. Now I'm just looking, there's one. It's a long way down. That's going to be interesting to try and figure out how the hell I'm going to survive that. How I'm going to get back down. in itself is going to be entertaining, I think. Right, let me deal with this for starters. Okay, yeah, I've got some planning to do on how to deal with those two. Let me just sort myself out a little bit and I shall be right back with you. Alright, we're going to, while it's night time, because obviously I can't operate down there at night, we're going to get a few bits underway. First things first, we need to make a... Will you operate as a normal crafting bench? You don't. Damn you. It's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bang. And 1, 2, 3. And then we need to grab our resonating wand and make a little noise. And that should be 3 mirrors. And then we need to do 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Find any bit of marble. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and 3. That will make us the spectral relays. I think it's spectral relays anyway. They relay things. You can tell. There we go. We should have spectral relays. And then what we need is the book at this point, because my memory is terrible. Okay, so it's like that and that. So there, there, there and there. Spectral relay in the middle. 2 of those. 1 of those, and that and that. Right, this is going to take a little bit of juice, I suspect. Wow, look at that. Oh, the visual effects on this are absolutely stunning. Not so keen on the noise. It's a bit obnoxious after a while, but there we go. So that gives us our attunement altar. And the attunement altar, believe it or not, goes up here. Slap bang in the middle of... if I go and line myself up here and here, I should find that this block there is the attunement altar. That should work if I've done... yeah, oh yeah, we got the sparkles, look. So obviously this, and I think this is probably one of the coolest crafting mechanics out that I've seen in a long time. The black sooty stuff is a representation of the star field. Okay, so such blanket, blah blah blah. Focus within the structure that sells blah. The constellation papers. Hang on, let's have a look. So attunement, structure design for attunement would need things. So we've got that. That's just a focal point. So once everything is arranged, the central altar and the relay start glowing in a bright blue light. A starlight streams through them. Calculations show that so strong. Can a human body withstand the rays? Now, what do we need? However, such a blanket collection method with additional focus of starlight within the structure using relays channel it to a central point that can make use of it. They will determine the constellation papers can serve as a visible guide to the placement. There we go. That was it. So, if I wanted to do Amara, which if we remember correctly, Amara is shield or protective, protects the wielder, repulsed. Oh, it's not. Maybe it's not a Mar. Actually, hang on a second. Let me just go back in here. One of these. Visio is a time speed boost. Okay. Discordia was a destruction, if I remember. Yep. Evorsio is also destructive. Maybe it's flourishing and growing, regenerating. Okay, so it looks like this one here is the one we want. Avitas. So if we go and get a Vitas out, what do we? So you need one there, one there, one there. We need quite a few more than we've got, that's for certain. So we've got 2. We need, let's have a look at the thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by my estimate. So I'm going to have to go and get crafting. And the sun's coming. We should be, I think, all right. But that's 2, 4. That's 4, which I need more. Of all things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need a little bit of that more, and then we need, we need another 1 or 2 of those, maybe. That's enough of those, and that will give us plenty, I think. Let's see whether we can craft these as the sun's coming up. We may have to wait for the next day, in which case I'll get the pillars built in, but we'll see. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're getting away with them. But they are the easiest bit. And then you have 6 of those with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need some marble, don't we? We'll just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those to go with that one, and that will go in there, and we might be actually all right. I'm going to have to wait till night time though to finish this off, I'm fairly certain. Oh, okay. We're out of juice. Okay, we're definitely going to have to wait till night time to finish this off. So with that in mind, I'm going to carry on bucketing that stuff. And I'm going to get this done now. I've decided I'm just going to pillar up, and as I pillar up, I'll pillar a dirt pillar up beside me. That kind of works. Let me just grab that. We don't need to craft this because, of course, we could chisel it, so that's all good. Although we will probably want a little bit more of the smooth stuff as well. Right, I need to go and clear out some chuckleheads and then get on with the building. So back in a moment. Well, that wasn't fun. But they're all in. And yeah, I could probably make a mad dive to the water from here, but then I'd end up with all of this thing. Plus, there's these fellas enjoying themselves with the squids. Who am I to deny them the fun, eh? And we're down. Now the question is, can I work my way across without having to go all the way down to go back up again? I mean, I have to go down, but from here it's a lot easier to Yeah, it's in. Right, now all we need is night time. And this makes life a lot easier as well, getting back up, just being able to come down here. So, we're just waiting on the night now, and is that biomes of plenty on? Yeah. I'm still umming and ahhing about what mods are going to go in Sid's Modded Life version 2, which, of course, by now, you'll all know that is foobar in 1.10 to 1.12. It ain't happening. And I might go biomes of plenty. I don't know. Obviously, by the time you've seen this, I'll have probably also made my mind up. So I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But well, I'll see you at night. All right. Stars are out. Sun's down. This should at least have enough juice to finish this job off by now. There's a Mara. Whichever one it is we're looking at. There's 8. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at. I need to put another thing on here. Right. So armed with this and these, we should be able to see this one here. This one here. This one here, and oops, here, 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 and here. That, apart from the noise again, noise is quite obnoxious. Oh, here we go. I'm being infused. As opposed to enthused, which would be something different. The power of the light is infusing me. Pretty cool. I definitely think we need a sound muffler in this pack. There may even be one, I haven't looked actually. But it's almost like it's a nice cinematic almost. Alright, really, what did that actually do? Apart from make a hell of a lot of noise, which I wish it had stopped now. Please. Stop. Stop. Oh, I'm going to just come away from it, I think. So, why does it tell us anything in here? Oh, perks, here we go. Green thumb, plants around you. Alright, so now we need that then. Passive mending, mineral enrichment, increased facility, animated sparks, increased. Alright, so we turn that on. Oh, we've got a little bar there now. Okay, so as we level, presumably. Might as well harvest while we're at it. I don't know whether what actually counts as. So, oh, that is faster, isn't it? That's not a little bit faster. Oh, and the grass is growing up here now as well. Cool. That's well, that's one thing. Yeah. Well. Clearly this is an interesting mechanic and requires certainly more investigation. I hear a Balaz down there, so stop it. Oh man, these are growing super fast. Now the question is, you're getting your experience from harvesting. So they may be growing super fast. I'm going to have to still get them done because this is how I gain experience, by farming. So yeah, that's a thing that we need to bear in mind. But it's not a biggie. It's just we obviously need to do a fairly mundane task to achieve our goals here. But I say it's not a biggie. I can sit up here all day, and of course, if we really want to be fancy, we can be. Ow. That really does need to. I mean, it's nice and all that it makes a noise, but it would be nicer if it didn't. So level 2, oh, we got available at level 1. So we go with passive mending, that's in, and then we've got the next one is there. So in theory, does it do adjust armor or armor repairs itself a bit? I wonder whether it's just armor then. I do not know. Is the honest answer, but anyway, we can do this all day. What with bees and the stuff, this is just going to grow like wildfire anyway, so really isn't an issue. Anyway, on that note, I think we're going to call it. We've obviously unlocked and we've got stuff going on up here. Yeah. Am I just gaining it? I'm gaining it by making things grow. That is, oops, pretty cool actually. So I can just stand here and it goes up as the growth effect gets applied. Cool. Right, I'm heading down and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.